Gotcha.
Are you sure?
Welcome to the Prospectors Radio Show, the talk show for our community. Please welcome Rich Cooley, Indiana gold hunter, Dennis native,
Scott Swiftwater, Tony, Why Gold, Jaron Wheeler, and your host, Tim Grimes. What's happening, guys?
Welcome to the show.
Welcome.
Right.
What's going on?
Welcome. It's Sunday, May 12th. Another fine day. Right?
It's a hot one today for here.
Mother's Day. Happy Mommy's Day.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, happy Mother's Day to all
Happy
you.
Mother's Day, that's for sure. I still got to call my mom. So.
Well, what?
I called mine this morning.
What time is it, Scott?
It's 4:30.
You haven't called your mother yet to tell her Happy Mother's Day.
Well, I've written her message and text her. Just haven't called her yet.
Jeez. Don't be like Scott. Call your mom.
Listen to that.
That's like the packages. It's sitting by the door waiting.
I just got back from dinner at my mom's.
Oh, good boy, Jared. See, that's the way to do it.
Well, it's not like she just like right next door to me, neither. You know.
But she's just a phone call away, and you haven't even called her.
That's what I told her. I told her I'd call her. I'll call her FaceTime or something. I don't call her on the phone.
Jeez.
Listen to you.
Jeez. Don't be Scott. The new motto. Now it gets shirts made up says, "Don't be like Scott."
Don't be like the Swift.
Yeah, don't be like the Swiftwater.
I hear you.
I believe you. Or still haven't called your mother yet. If I had your mom's number, I'd call her and get her on the show and say, you know what? You
She's going to grab you by the ear. Here, boy.
That's what I ought to do. You can say, give you the number to call her. Hey, I told you I'd call. Happy Mother's Day. She probably wouldn't be happy to be on the show, but
you can call her now while we're on the air.
Right.
We all can listen. Yeah.
It's funny.
Mama Swiftwater, right?
Right.
That's what it would be. Scott's mom. Pretty cool. So what else is going on, guys? Other than Mother's Day,
we had our first heater today.
What do you mean?
It's warm.
How warm are you calling a heater?
I don't know.
Hondo?
Babe, what's the temperature? That would be
86 degrees.
not up here.
Yeah, it's 86.
She says it's 86. It doesn't feel like 86.
So it's like 95 in Scottsdale.
Don't argue
No,
with
it's not. Huh? She said it's like 95 in Scottsdale, but she said it's 86 up here. And I'm like, man, it doesn't feel like 86. It feels warmer than that. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it said 87 for Black Canyon today, and it was nice and sunny. 74 after 1 o'clock when the sun finally poked through the clouds.
Oh, it was only 60 here. It's
Yeah.
chilly.
It's chilly here.
There too,
70.
Rich?
It's 62.
Yep, see, you and me, we got the chili. Jaron,
Oh.
what's it up in Utah?
70 here, but we had snow about 3 days ago.
yeah.
You're
Oh,
right.
did you guys see the Aurora Borealis?
Now,
Yeah, you're
Oh
supposed to
my
be able to see
God.
it again tonight.
what?
Everybody's going freaking crazy, man. I'm like, you guys have never seen the lights in the sky?
Wait, you can see it again tonight?
Yeah.
Yes, and that's a story that I'm going to be working on.
Oh, okay, cool. So I can hear about it because I didn't see it the other night. I didn't even hear about it until it was over.
Dude, I've seen pictures. I've had pictures all over my Facebook. I'm like, good God.
I've heard about it. But
Yeah, they've been talking for the past 4 or 5 days about it.
Really?
What's really funny is we can even see it from here.
What?
But it's
Yep.
red. It's red, not green.
Huh.
See, like the picture, Rob's background for everybody
Yeah.
that's like on YouTube. That's the closer you get, you see more greens.
Right.
Mhm. Yes, people in San Diego saw it up in the mountains. You had to be above the cloud line to be able to see it.
Yeah.
And because we had a thick marine layer. So those up in the mountains of Julian and Mount Laguna, they were able to see the redness of the northern lights.
So what time are you able to see it? Right when it gets dark?
Usually when it starts to get dark.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last time I saw the northern lights was back 2007 in Leavenworth, Washington.
Hell, I've never seen them.
Yeah.
Well, there's pictures from people from Indiana that's seen it.
Well, I'll be darned.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it here in Utah.
I'll be darned. So it's visible again tonight.
It's going to be a weaker
You
one.
got to be outside, though, Tim.
Oh.
No, can't be just looking through the window every 5 minutes
see
like, no, don't see nothing yet.
You just got to go out and look to the north, right?
I reckon.
At
That's
what time? Dark.
dark, just dark. Go and look to the north.
Yeah.
Should
For
see-
Utah, they said after midnight. So
Oh, really? Interesting. Well, we'll hear more about this in
I'll
Rob's.
be visiting my eyelids then.
Yep. All right. Be counting sheep.
We're laying there
I
looking
mean,
at.
it is kind of, it's a cool phenomenon, but man, just the hype that people are making about it, it's like like the freaking eclipse. Oh my god, it's big. I'm like, come on, man. This stuff's been happening for years and years and years.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to wear special glasses for the northern lights.
No, you don't, which is cool.
Yeah, you can just see them and take a picture of
Sure.
them.
Good pair of binoculars might work.
Oh, that might help. It could help. That's
I
possible.
can barely see it. Put out the big giant Navy.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and I even heard that if you use your cell phone, it actually captures a much more clearer picture than what you see with your naked eye.
Ah,
That's because they got the filter on.
Yeah.
interesting.
I've seen a couple of those pictures and they look fake.
Oh, like a lot of the iPhones now, the newer generations, like 15, 14, they have like auto settings on their cameras at nighttime
Yeah.
too. So
Ah. Yeah. If I remember, at dark, I'll go and look to the north and see if I see the northern lights.
My phone's really funny in the dark. Sometimes it'll give you a flash, and then when you want to flash, it won't do it.
Won't flash.
No, I'm like, what the hell is wrong with this freaking phone?
Yeah, I think there's too many trees here. I won't be able to see past the trees. Yeah.
That's a possibility as well.
You know what I mean?
If you're like around a wooded neighborhood, it'd be a little
Yeah,
harder to
it's
see.
just trees all over. It's like, how the heck am I going to see to the north with all that?
You should have some fields around, though, don't you?
I'm not driving nowhere to look. If I go out the door and look, that'd be different.
There you go.
I'm just saying. Yeah. No, I don't even know where there's no fields around. If I go outside, there's trees everywhere. I'm not going to be able to see over the trees. If it's not high in the sky, I won't even see it. I need to go to the lake,
You can climb one,
get on the roof.
right?
Uh-huh. Oh, John Hunt says he's seen it the last couple of nights where he's at in Ohio. So
Right.
or I could see it if I could see above the trees or past the trees, maybe. Interesting. Very cool. Not sure,
Yeah,
but
I wonder what that would look like in an airplane.
oh, it probably looks really cool.
oh, I think I did see a picture of somebody taking a picture out of the left wing and the aurora behind it.
Huh.
That would be
I might have to see if I can find it.
yeah, to see it out of an airplane would be awesome. Yeah.
Pretty cool, I guess.
Yeah, because there's nothing blocking your view then. You're just
No.
seeing the whole thing, which could be pretty neat. Just saying.
speaking of view, let's say hi to our viewers.
Oh, hey, viewing.
We got
Viewers.
Keith was the first one in there on my side. David Villa, Randy Scotty Tony, John Hunt, Charles Hanson, Ogre Michael, GoPro Unlimited Jeff. Let's see. Wygold, of course.
I
Bigfoot
go.
Prospecting Matt. And Lee Anderson's over on the GPS side. Hello, everybody.
Howdy, howdy. Thanks for coming and hanging out this tonight, fellas. And learning about the Aurora Borealis. Is that what that is? The Aurora Borealis?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they call it Northern Lights or the Aurora Borealis.
Or the Aurora Borealis. What a name. Yeah. Why don't they just call it green lights? See, that's a cool
Because
picture.
it doesn't have the same flare.
It don't. Aurora Borealis. Sounds fancy. Oh, I picked up my Aurora Borealis today.
That's terrible.
That
Could
sounds
be,
cool.
could be a good name for a lamp.
It would.
The new Aurora Borealis lamp.
Yeah. Or you could name a car that. The Aurora Borealis. New for 2025.
Which
Yeah.
is funny because I think they already got lamps that do that, right?
What?
Like you turn it on in your room and it makes the same kind of wavy lights
Oh,
like the Aurora Borealis.
probably. You know, they probably do. They got them silly star ones,
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah.
right? So, you know,
Yeah.
they probably got the Aurora Borealis light. Yeah,
It might be a mood lighting or something.
right. Yeah, like a lava light.
Yeah.
Who has a lava light? Rob?
I haven't had one in 15, 20 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't had one for quite a while neither.
Jaron?
I never owned one.
You never owned a lava lamp?
No.
A
I did
youngster,
when I was a kid, but
a youngster like you do not own a lava lamp still to this day. Oh, you got to put one of them on your bucket list.
We used to pick them up at yard sales just
Yeah.
to have lamps.
Yeah.
We actually ordered them for prizes for our carnival.
Oh, really? Lava
Yeah.
lamps?
And we had those little strobe things where you put your hand on and it electric, you know,
Oh,
Tesla
the
coil?
electric
Oh.
shock thing comes out.
yeah,
to
the little electric balls.
Yeah, those are cool
picture
too.
froze for some reason.
Those are cool. Who's Rob's?
Yeah,
Is it froze or is that just a still picture?
that's froze.
Me?
Yeah.
It's still picture.
It's just a still picture. Oh yeah,
There he is.
it was just a still
He's
picture.
like, no, I'm still moving.
It was just a.
Probably a hiccup.
And tricks on me there, Rob.
Ah.
Had me freaking out there for a minute.
Dang, I can't believe Jared don't have a lava lamp. Yeah, and no, I
No
do
doubt.
not. I do not have one. I don't think I've ever owned a lava lamp.
Like I said, I did when I was a kid, but I don't even know what we did with them.
They were cool. The lava lamp and the little wave lamp.
Yeah.
And then the electric ball thing that Rob's talking about.
Did you have a fishnet leg lamp?
Oh yeah, did you have one of them?
A
I would
fish
like that.
net, What?
Leg lamp from Christmas Story?
I'd like to have
We
one.
weren't lucky to win one.
I'd like to have one. I think it'd be cool.
I heard that house was for
You
sale.
can still buy them.
It is. It's for sale.
You know what, Tim? You can still buy those.
Yeah, no, I've seen them online. I bet you can go to Amazon and buy it. Yeah.
Well, I can imagine.
Christmas Story lamp. That's it. That would be cool. It would just be cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Have it sitting right there.
Like it's that that one picture where they got the old prospectors kneeling down by the
Yeah.
creek with a pan in his hand. He's got that hat. I
Yeah.
always thought if that picture was made like into a metal die cast person with a lamp going through. I thought that would be cool for a lamp base myself.
You don't think there probably isn't?
I have never seen them. I've looked, but I haven't never found anything like it.
Ah.
There you go. You got
You can
Northern
find
Lights
the
Ocean
picture
Wave
anywhere.
projector, 14 light effects.
Ugh. For parties.
cheap as dirt too.
That is cheap.
Cheap as dirt.
Look at that. Northern Lights projector lamp, $11.
Yeah, see, there you go.
$10.82, $11. You even got a remote control with it.
Wow. That's
This
kind of
one-
cool.
This one looks more like the Northern Lights than
Yeah.
the rest of them.
Excuse me. Yes,
Not
it's
bad though. $11.
with the remote.
If you really want to experience Northern Lights, just move to Alaska.
But you can always do that. Yeah. Yeah. You
You
can.
see them all the time, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, we got two more
Ray
snuck
must
in.
have
We
heard
got
us.
Randy Lewis and Ray.
Hey, fellas. Howdy, howdy. So, how much is the lava lamps, Jaron?
Lava.
I didn't look.
Well, I'm sure you probably get them for $20.
Think so?
Oh, Amazon.
20
Jaron
bucks.
Jaron likes eBay.
$20 would be pretty cheap for one of them now, I bet. But I don't know.
Man.
I bet they're around 20.
You think
Yeah.
so?
There's
If
one
you're
for
looking for the ones in
22.
the 70s. Huh?
And then it jumps
Yeah.
up to immediately to like $115
Are you on
Yeah.
eBay?
on eBay. Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple cheapy versions for around 25, $30, and then the rest of them are like 100 to even thousands.
Yeah. Yeah, they're kind of like a collector's item now.
Yeah.
$14.86.
Well, a lot of the
Walmart.
70s and 80s, they're the big
Oh,
bucks.
come
'cause
on. They're
everybody-
$35 on Amazon.
Yeah, but they're $14.86 at Walmart. It's an Urban Shop lava lamp.
Oh, they got the jellyfish lava lamp. That one's kind of cool. Have you seen that one?
No.
Oh, you haven't seen the jellyfish lava lamp?
No.
Oh, man, you got to have that one.
There's that one.
Wait a minute, Rich. I can't see it. Oh, yeah, see?
Yeah, but how big is it? How big does it say it is? Because the old
14.
one stood about 14, 16
That's what
inches
these
high.
are.
16 inches.
This is 16,
16 inches.
16 inch, 14 and a half inch. Yeah. Pretty cool. You too.
Now, if
Can,
there was just some way we could put gold flake in one of those.
I
bad
bet you
boys.
could.
Well, I'm sure you probably could.
I bet you could.
Got to remember the mixture in the container.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it is. It's something simple.
Oh, it was like cooking oil and something.
Oh, the jellyfish lava lamps, they're what, $40?
Yeah, they're kind of cool. Yeah, I thought it was vegetable oil and some other oil or something like that. I can't remember, but I remember.
Or was it just regular mineral water or something like
Might have
that? Mineral
been
oil or something.
with
Well, I
vegetable.
know when the light bulb heated when
And
the
the
light
light
bulb
bulb
heated the
heats the
inside stuff
oil.
up. That's what
Yeah.
that's what floated up top.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then it cooled and fell back down.
Yes.
Charles says water.
Yeah.
Water with
Food coloring, probably.
No, it's got to be some oil because it doesn't mix. Because oil and
right. Oil and water don't mix.
food color and water would mix.
Right. Trying to read what the heck's in it. Interesting. Anybody know this answer?
What's in a lava lamp?
What is in? I guess you could Google it.
Give me a second here.
Google what answer?
What's in a lava lamp?
Oh.
What is in a lava lamp? Can you add gold to a lava lamp? That would be cool if you added gold specks to it.
See, it says lot can fit and consist of the components is a glass container that holds other elements and it's usually transparent. A colorful liquid that is usually water-based and clear. A waxy compound that is mostly made of paraffin wax.
And wax, yeah.
And other forms of lava blobs, or other and forms of the lava blobs. So that's supposed to be paraffin wax, and a metal coil that is located at the bottom of the glass container that helps with the distribution.
All right, now we know how to
So it's wax,
paraffin wax and water.
Maybe that's what takes it so long to freaking heat up.
Mineral.
Anyway, 'cause it's dry.
I think it said what mineral.
Okay, yeah, according to Wikipedia, it's water and a transparent, translucent, or opaque mixture of mineral water, paraffin wax, and carbon tetrafluoride.
Huh,
Yeah, what he said.
right. Yeah, what he said. Right. Yeah. So it's
Oh
not
yeah.
hot
Hey, Rocky Mountain Prospector. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I wanted to mention that. He just mentioned it again. Our buddy Terry Curry passed away on the 1st
Oh no.
this month.
Oh no!
How'd that happen? Any ideas?
I didn't catch any details. I don't know if much details were even out there.
Oh wow. Oh man, that's sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
Wow.
buddy.
Wow. Wow. It's crazy. You just never know, right? Our prayers go out to his family for sure. Wow. That's crazy. Jeez. Jeez, Louise.
Wow.
Damn. Gives you something to think about. Yeah.
Brad says from sepsis.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I see that happen to people.
You heard that?
Great. Crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
All
no
right.
bueno.
No, okay. On a happier note, we're definitely sorry to hear that. That sucks. Oh, mercy. I seen that our boy Thomas posted some events. He's got, I guess there's an Indiana Gold Show. That's what I'm seeing.
Is it the pennyweight opener?
It could be. I think that's what he should change the name of it to. The Pennyweight Opener. It says the Indiana Gold and Treasure Show 2025.
Cool.
So, I mean, it's not until February, mind you, but it's cool. So, if it's
And who's putting it on? Is it
I'm
their
sure it's
organization?
probably the Indiana Gold chapter. Yeah.
All right.
Because it's the Indiana Gold and Treasure Show. Let me click it and see. Maybe it is a GPA show. Let me see. Indiana Gold and Treasure Show. Hosted by Prospectors Gear. No, so it's not a GPA. No. Well, okay. Well, that's cool. Awesome. I'm glad they're doing it again. Yeah. Heck yeah. Awesome. Awesome. So you got that coming up. That's in February. Let's not think about February yet because that's cold and that's a ways off. We ain't got the summer yet. Somebody should have a summer gold show. Speaking of gold,
I can't have anything out here like that. It'd be too dang hot.
well, they'd have it inside, I would hope.
Well, yeah, but you'd have to rent a place, and that's going to cost a lot of money.
Air conditioning.
AC.
AC,
Yeah.
baby.
What was you going to try to do? Hit me up on them gold prices?
That's right. I said, speaking of gold.
I knew. That's why I changed the subject.
Oh, sneaky.
Okay, man. It's been a kind of a funny week for me anyway. It actually says that we're in the green at up $1.70, which we're down because it's not at 400 anymore, but it's $2,362, which is still good. We're still above 2,000 on that gold.
All right.
Silver, it actually says it's in the green by 5, and it's actually, Tim, you better sell, buddy. 28.25.
Oh, wow.
And it's trading actively now as I'm speaking too. Platinum, that's actually down $1 to 1,002. We got palladium down $5 to equal 1,000. And rhodium has been unched for a long time, still at $5,400. Dow Jones and the S&Ps was both in the green, while the NASDAQ, not so much. It was in the red. So,
And
yeah.
the Bitcoin is 61,515, currently up 1.15%.
Currently up, but actively down. What, 64 last week, I think. So
Bitcoin.
61. It's all right. It's okay. It will go back past its record high of 71.
Bitcoin. Wait it with Bitcoin. I'm doing it.
Saying.
Bitcoin stinks.
Scott loves the Bitcoin.
Oh, no.
Just saying.
No.
Loves the Bitcoin. Yeah, yeah. Ah,
I don't like anything to just be shut off on you.
your bank could just shut you off.
I don't have a bank.
All that.
I just saw Wells Fargo now has Bitcoin. I was like, what?
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 I don't know if it's for their personal books or if you can actually purchase it at the bank now. I have no idea. I didn't read it.
Just Wells.
Yeah, while you walk in there, give me one of them $62,000 Bitcoins. Here,
Oh,
there's
it
some
would
cash.
be a Wells Fargo coin. It would be like a meme coin, probably. Right, Jaron? Would it
It
be?
I didn't read it. Like I said, it said they have
Ah,
Bitcoin. I don't know if it's just on.
have to find out more about that. That's
There's
cool.
going to be other people trying to make some other kind of coin and this kind of coin, and I'm telling you, the government's going to come in on that stuff sometime.
Jaron, do you know
somehow.
off the top of your head how many different coins there are?
Probably 10,000 and counting.
Yeah.
At least, right? There's a ton of different coins out there.
And the biggest one, which was supposed to be for bankers, is XRP. And the SEC has had them in court for years.
Right? Yeah, see? It's a lot. Yeah, don't worry about that.
You'll mark my word, Sonny. You'll mark my word.
Just saying. Just saying. So I guess
Just kicking off.
Rob has some stories. I know Jaron had one, but he lost his bookmark.
Oh man, this guy in that bookmarking.
Well, I click it and it doesn't save it.
Clicks and it doesn't save to his bookmarks. Sucks.
There's not that many out there. There's probably one Rob already has anyway.
Oh, you think? Okay. Right. It's never a lot, you know. Did you watch Gold Rush Whitewater?
No, but I missed the darn Dave Turin one because I didn't get on Friday night.
There was no Dave Turin one Friday.
Oh, I thought it was Friday.
You didn't miss nothing then, Scott.
The season ended, and now we are watching Mine Rescue with Freddie Dodge and Juan.
Oh, that's back?
Yeah, it started Friday.
A whole new season?
Yeah.
But did you watch Whitewater?
Yes, and it's that's ending next Friday too.
Oh, really? Next Friday's the finale?
Yeah.
Man, it's like it's on for like 4 times and then it goes off.
I know. Where Oak Island's got like 30 episodes before it goes off for the season.
There were some guys the other day at the tavern talking about Oak Island, and I was just listening to him, and man, he's like, these guys haven't found crap in so long. He says, this stuff's getting old.
But they keep watching.
He says, I don't watch it anymore. It doesn't never go anywhere. I was just laughing.
You didn't give them your Scott Swiftwater opinion on it?
Oh, no, they had their own good stuff. I didn't have to meddle in that.
You didn't have to help them, huh?
No, they did not need any help.
I think you should have jumped in there and gave them your Scott Swiftwater answer for Oak Island.
These guys were probably in their freaking like late 70s.
Wow.
Yeah, there's like, you've seen that Oak Island? It's been on for so many seasons. He goes, I don't know how. They don't find nothing.
See, those are probably treasure hunters. Those are potential listeners. You should have went in and introduced yourself and said, hey, now you want to know about Oak Island. Let me tell you a little something about it. And then you could have given them.
I'd have to tell the guy I agree with him.
You could have given the whole sales pitch and, picked up a couple more listeners.
I guess it wasn't a new season. John Hunt says it was a episode from season 1.
What, the mine rescue?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, see, that's what I mean. I didn't know if they made a new season of that.
Yeah, it just came on right after, so in the place of Backyard Gold, so I assumed it was a new one.
So what did you think about Dustin getting carbon monoxide poisoning?
Yeah.
Well, now that's not supposed to happen if you got a snorkel on your motor.
Well, they had a snorkel.
They
How the
said
heck-
that there was just no wind and
Right.
nothing that day. Just kind of perfect scenario.
The perfect storm
I
for
was gonna say the one on my dredge, that thing's like 5 foot tall.
theirs is
Yeah,
probably
there
about
was just
4
no
foot.
wind that day, so
Yeah, there was
Huh.
no wind, but it's like strange.
Well, you definitely feel your head getting light.
He got messed up from it.
Oh yeah.
yeah, he was vomiting.
Oh, he was puking like crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it messed him up. That's craziness, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
And they found some nice pieces of gold. They're doing okay. Yeah. So this week's the finale. So this week will be when they get to the bottom of the plunge pool. And
now see everything
Well-
about this, this coming week's episode is all the gold that they're finding is profit.
right.
So
Because that big nugget paid for their entire season of
exactly.
running operation costs and stuff. Yeah.
I would hope.
Yeah, 70 grand. So
that-
everything they found is profit, right?
That plunge pool didn't turn out to be what they were
Not
thinking it was.
quite. Right.
That bedrock was they thought it was. Didn't
Moby.
you down. It was just another big
A
ass
big old
boulder.
boulder.
Yeah, Moby was a big boulder.
But there's still gold around it and under it. They're hoping.
Yeah, they pulled
They
like
pulled
5
some nice
ouncer
pieces out of
and then
there.
a couple quarter ounces or something.
Right. So there's probably still some big old stuff below it. It's big enough of a boulder. I mean, geez Louise.
Start digging it out and putting rocks underneath it and keep digging and putting rocks underneath it. And
But they tried to split it. They only got a fraction of it split off of it.
did they try the Sierra blaster?
Yeah, they used their blaster thing they
I
got.
figured they did. I figured
Yeah,
they'd have
it just would not.
And they used boosters too, and it didn't like it.
Yeah.
That was one tough piece
That's
of
a
quartz.
tough rock. Yeah.
There's a reason why it's still that big.
How come they don't have a little electric jackhammer?
Oh my
They
god.
well,
What, Scott?
I mean,
Could you
technically they
imagine
do.
a
That,
jackhammer?
that drill does hammer.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, like, have a small little electric Bosch jackhammer. Yeah. Why not?
Well, all they have
You'll
to do
be
is
going
change
through
the
more
tip to a
blades
chisel.
more blades and motors than you would in trying to break that big
Think
chunk
so?
up. Yeah, I believe so.
I was
Some rocks were meant not to be broken.
I understand that.
That's probably why it's still big and set up the river.
And they need a bigger charge.
Oh yeah. I mean, sure, they can probably get somebody over there with a little stick of dynamite. And
Yeah.
I was gonna say only one way to go after that.
are you willing to spend your profit to get that boulder broke up when it's that close to the end of the season?
No, but I want to know what's underneath it. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Get it
Yeah,
out of
get
there.
a crane in here.
Get it out of there. I'd like to see them get it out of there. Be cool. See what's under
Now
it.
they could use a different type of material. It's a chemical compound that you pour in there, and it heats up and expands, and it can crack it. But
Like the expanding foam crap.
yeah, something like that. But
That's true.
again, is it really going to break that huge chunk? I don't know.
No, because they got it cracked. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
there's always the old way, chisel, pink,
and wedges. Yeah.
Yeah, just keep going down until it cracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet they could do it that way. I mean,
A lot of hammer time, but you can
it's
have
some hammer time, but
Yeah.
hey, can't stop. Hammer time.
Just line them all up. Boom, boom, boom. boom.
Right. Or just keep dropping more boosters in.
How many people they still got on that crew? Four?
Four? Yeah. Yep. It's
Yeah,
four.
he's got the brothers,
Carlos,
Carlos, and the other fella,
James. Yeah.
James. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
And then Dustin. So 5, actually, I guess we'd say. Right? It's a big crew. They could,
Yeah.
somebody can,
yeah, I have a feeling they will probably be back out next season.
they got it.
And that creek that they work on, that is in Alaska, right?
Haynes.
Yeah,
it
just
did.
outside of Haynes.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they should be doing their new season coming up here not before long.
Probably. Right?
Well, they should be starting getting up to the claim about now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember all the snow that one time, so they're still going to have snow up there.
Oh, wait. When we talked to James that one time, didn't he say they go up in like June or something? Beginning of June?
That sounds probably a little bit more feasible.
I thought it was about mid to late May.
Was it?
I thought it was
Might have
May.
been. I can't not quite remember, but I know it was something like that. So yeah, they
I
should.
remember Ray would always say best time to come out to Juneau would be around mid to late May
Right.
to mid June.
Ah, maybe. Not sure. It could be.
No,
That's the case. They're headed back up there. To
you
start.
guys want the 3 gold facts real quick?
Well, go for it. We'll
Let's
take
throw
them.
them in there, shall we?
Throw them in there.
All right. 1 ounce of gold can be stretched to a length of 50 miles. The resulting wire would just be 5 microns wide. And I believe 5 microns is the size of a human hair.
Oh, really?
If my science recollections are correct, I think it's the size of a human hair is 5 microns.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
All
There's a
right.
good one right here for you. The largest ever true gold nugget weighed 2,316 troy ounces. When found at Malagal in Australia in 1869, it was called the Welcome Stranger.
Ah.
That's a big nugget. Holy mackerel. He wouldn't even, could you move it? I mean, I know greed would get you there somehow, but if you just found it, I'd have to bury it and go get something to pick it back up with, I guess.
How big was it again?
2,316 troy ounces.
You're not going to lift it, right?
I wouldn't think you are.
No.
I don't know how much that would be in pounds, but holy mackerel. Hang on now. Let's see if I can figure that out.
I don't know. I don't know.
2,000.
Beep, boop, 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 beep. I don't know.
Wait a minute. What was that again? 2,000. Oh, 2003. It's okay. So 2003, 16 ounces is 2 pounds.
Ounces to pounds.
Yeah. I mean, you could get it, but you're not running with it. It's 100.
Oh, okay.
It's 158 pounds, 0.811, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, it's roughly 100. It's 160 pounds, roughly.
Okay. You could carry it, but you're not carrying it far.
Did you
And
do
yeah, you're not
ounces or did you do troy ounces?
Crap. Okay.
Yeah, 31.1 troy ounce. Or 31.
It's still the same thing. It says 158. Yeah, I did troy ounces.
158. Yeah. So you could get it out and carry it at short distances, set it down, rest, pick
But
it
you
up.
know, it'd be like just.
Oh, it'd be
it's not going to have a
awkward.
handle.
Yeah. Maybe you could just hook a rope around it and drag it.
Yeah, dent the heck out of it.
Yeah. You ain't gonna hurt it, right?
Knock off a chunk here and there. Okay, and the last one is the atomic number of gold is 79, which means there are 79 protons in the nucleus of every atom.
Huh?
I don't know.
What the heck's that mean, Bill Nye?
There's 79 protons in a nucleus of every atom
Oh,
in gold.
I thought it was less. Okay. Good. to know.
All right there, Timmy. Camp down. That's the 3 gold facts. I got one more line for next week.
All right, cool.
And then this month, I won't be on the show.
Uh-oh, where are you gonna be?
Well, it's the Indy 500 and the
Oh,
Coca-Cola 600.
God. More
And I will be gone. I will be gone that day.
Are you going to Indiana to watch the race?
No, that would be cool.
Oh, you see that?
There was actually a contest I was going to get in, but they were going to let you do the double like Kyle Larson. They were going to let you watch the race. Then right after the race, they take you out and get you on a plane and shuttle you down to where the Coca-Cola 600 is, and then you get to watch that race too.
Yeah.
I thought that'd been cool because that would be neat.
And when is this? The end of this month?
Yeah, the end of May.
Okay.
It's whenever the Indianapolis 500 is. I think it's. I don't want to say Memorial Day because I don't think that's it, but it might be somewhere
Is it
close.
Memorial Day?
Huh?
I'm thinking maybe it is Memorial Day.
Yeah, I think, isn't it?
I think so. I think so.
So,
Memorial weekend, but if it's a Sunday, then it's not Memorial Day.
Right.
It's
It's
Memorial
Yeah,
weekend.
okay, it's Memorial Weekend, but yeah, it is on a Sunday.
Yeah, I think so. The Indianapolis 500. Dennis.
Well, it's going to be cool because Kyle Larson's racing in it this year. He's driving an IndyCar. He's going to do what Tony Stewart used to do: drive the IndyCar and then fly down and drive his NASCAR for 600 more laps.
Oh, wow. Crazy.
He'll be wore out. I guarantee that.
We know where Scott will be.
You, buddy.
Car watching a bunch of left turning.
The Indianapolis 500 is the greatest spectacle on earth, they say.
Is it?
Yep.
Is it?
Just saying.
I understand. I understand. It's hey, each his own. To me, it's like watching paint dry. Yeah.
It's because you don't know anything about strategy or what it's supposed to be.
They're just going around circles and racing.
Uh-huh.
To me, it's just a race. It's the best. But still, it's just like, I'd rather watch quarter mile drags racing. That's what I like watching. I'll watch that all day long.
I'd watch all kinds of that.
Me,
stuff.
that's racing to me. It's like, I don't know. That's just racing. I don't know. Because you could do it, Rob could do it, Rich could do it. Just build you a fast little street car and get out there and race.
Yeah, whatever.
You used to race when you was younger?
Yeah.
Say, I did too. We all did.
Yeah, I've been down 3 or 4 different drag strips.
Yeah, well, drag strips were kind of empty streets back then.
Oh, no, I ain't racing down the road.
Oh, no, you raced on the road when I was younger.
I mean, I did it out in the country a couple times just to have fun, but not like.
No, there was a place in Cleveland. It was called Quigley Avenue. It was down in the flats, and that's where everybody went to race on Friday nights. You'd go down to Quigley. You go down to Quigley and watch races, or go down to Quigley and race. Yeah, if you wanted to.
Did you have the chick standing out there with the flag?
No, it wasn't like Fast and the Furious.
Wasn't like the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, think, Rich. This was what, late 70s.
I mean, you have a girl out there with a scarf waving it.
No, somebody would just wave you off. Never was girls.
Can you imagine having a gold race?
What do you mean a gold race?
Yeah, like you don't. I mean, that would be kind of hard to put up. But like, think of this. I don't know if it will work, if you could work it out like this, but you don't tell them where they're going to go. But they have a choice of what they can use: high banker, dredge, dry washer, metal detector. And then when everybody decides what they're going to do, then the place where they're going to go is like drawn out of a hat or whatever, or spun on a wheel, the desert, a creek, or something like that. And then they race for the goal. They'll go out and try to find in a 2-day period or so many hour period try to find as much gold as they can using what they know and the tools that they've got for themselves.
Okay.
And whoever wins, at the end wins a cash prize or something like that. It could almost be like a game show, but I don't know.
I don't
I thought
see why they couldn't.
I think it would be something cool like that.
I'd watch it.
That'd be pretty interesting. Try to use a dry washer in a stream.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd watch it.
I mean, if you picked a dry washer,
Or-
what could you do to make it work?
Or what if they just did like, okay, this week it's desert. Everybody's got a dry washer. This is the perimeter.
Oh,
This
yeah,
is-
you could see. Yeah, okay, you could do that. That makes
this- right.
yeah.
This is the
That way
lane.
you're all prospecting the same area.
Yeah, well, they give you
Fair.
there's a certain size grid that you can prospect. Everybody, it's
Yeah.
all on the same claim. Say anywhere you want there on that claim, you could prospect, but you all are using the exact same equipment and the exact same environment.
And you start on the line,
Right?
and nobody's allowed to see the map until they say
No.
go.
So they say go.
That
you-
way, people
Here's
just
your map.
running out. Oh my god! Everybody's trying to run to get to their spot. They don't even know where they're going yet. But
Right.
I think it would make a good
Like-
show.
This week it's the desert. Next week it's a creek in Alaska. Next week it's up in Utah or
Yeah.
someplace. Next week it's metal detectors and blah blah blah. Yeah, that would be.
See-
I would watch it.
See, that would be cool.
Yeah, I would enjoy that, and I would watch it. It'd be like, oh, next week they're using dredges in Utah.
Yeah, but just think of how many gold diggers out there would actually sign up to be on the show as just a contestant or something.
Right, and you could
You
sign
know?
be a contestant. That actually would be a cool show.
Unless they're just going to have the same teams go through dry,
Oh,
like desert creek, dry washes, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
metal
Different,
detecting, dry washing.
have a
I bet.
have a 5-week series or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
But yeah, you could have the same teams.
that would be cool.
Yeah.
I would watch that show.
See, man, I'm a thinking guy, man. I got this stuff.
I would watch that show. Just remember where you heard it at first.
That's right. The old Swiftwater's mouth
And this show
on
hits
the GPS radio.
when this show hits the air. I would watch it. I think it would be cool.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
would be cool.
Of course.
And then, like you said, have a $25,000 cash prize. Or
Yeah.
something. Yeah. That would be
Heck,
cool.
even if you had a $5,000 cash prize, people would still
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Or say you got a pick between a new dredge or new dry washer or a new metal detector. They have prize you can win.
Yeah.
If you win this competition, the prize for this is a brand new 5-inch dredge high banker or something like that. It'd still be like winning $3,000.
Yeah. It would be
So yeah,
I would definitely enjoy watching that.
yeah, that's why I say I think it would be cool.
It would be. Yeah.
If things were just as easy as they were for old Tom and Buzzard back in the day when they started their own TV show, if it was still that easy to get airtime, I would try to make some kind of show like that.
They did it on public PBS where it was.
Yeah, but that was like back in the day where you could do it like easy cheesy.
You
Well,
still
I thought they owned their own TV channel.
Well, they do now, but when they started out on like PBS where it was free. Anybody could
Yeah.
have a show on PBS.
And then they made the outdoor channel for strictly
Right.
so they had a place to show their show.
Right. Right. But yeah, you could do a show on PBS if you want to right now, Rob. Yeah. Anybody can. It's PBS.
Yeah, public access channel.
Yeah,
Right.
I don't even know.
Podcast.
I don't even know what our public access channel is here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't see it say PBS or anything like that. But,
Huh. Still got to be there. Got to have one, right?
well, like back in the old days, the commercials. You're watching the public broadcasting
Yeah.
system. I don't see it anymore on TV.
I'm
But
sure.
it would be a good show.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Great Gold Race.
Gold race. Yeah. Yeah.
You've
Gold
heard of Gold
Race?
Rush? Well, this
Or
is Gold
Would it
Race.
be gold race or race for gold?
Gold Race sounds really close to Gold Rush, so
It
I'd have to
does.
say, yeah,
It does.
I'd have to want it to sound something like that.
Okay.
But I still think it would be cool. You don't get your map until when they say go, you got to run 10 feet and grab your map. And then if you want to just keep running, you can. But most people, you're going to want to look at the map. So, I mean, some teams would get it together real quick and start working and doing a good job. Other teams are, searching here and there, trying to find the mother lode all of a sudden,
Yeah. How many's on a team? 2?
You know what? I think 2 would be a pretty fair team.
Right. I do too. Should be 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, if you wanted to do something like, it'd be really cool. Maybe 2 people, 4 pairs, and
Right.
maybe 4 acre units.
Okay.
Wherever you're at, you got 4 acres to go on.
That's plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I'll tell you, I got the show. Call me, Discovery. Call me.
It's a show. You got to call them and sell it to them. Yes. Yeah, sell them your idea.
I sent the pictures to Jaron.
All right, cool. Thanks, Danny.
I tried to get them up, put them up on the main page or something before I jumped on real quick. I couldn't figure it out, so I just sent them to Jaron. So hopefully he can throw them up real quick.
He can. Hey, Danny, when's the Indianapolis 500?
Well, that's coming up real quick.
Yeah, it's the end of this month.
Thought it was Memorial Day weekend, right?
Yeah.
I know you live down there, so I thought you might know.
Yeah, it's like almost here.
Yeah.
I used to know the date every time, and I can't remember it anymore.
And a diehard NASCAR fan like you, I would think you know the date.
Not
Every
NASCAR, that's
race.
IndyCar.
When you throw a right turn in it, what do you do?
On the road course.
It confuses them. Oh no, right turn. Anarchy.
Hey, Jaron, will you be able to get those pictures up before while you're on the show?
I can.
Probably already done it. He's so fast. He's quick, Jim.
It's got a lot of options on it.
Cool.
It's got actually, I'm gonna go grab it.
I was gonna say maybe Jaron could just post picture right here. With this share screen option.
I actually had got a second one, and I just wanted to see how good it worked.
Let's see, Danny.
And so I broke one open when I first got them. Is it backwards?
It's upside down.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
What is with view meter? Hey, it's a metal detector.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it say? Rob?
The view meter audio 1.2-inch speaker with earphone jack, sensitivity max depth of 6 inches in all metal mode, 6.5-inch waterproof search coil, power supply not included, but 2 9-volt batteries are required, collapsible for easy convenient storage. So yeah, that's your entry level detector.
Right.
So
and I'll tell you what,
yeah.
Of course it has the features.
Right. Helps you hunt for coins, relics, jewelry, gold, and silver almost anywhere.
What is that?
It worked great. I mean, it went off on gold, silver.
It says discrimination mode too. So,
I mean, for a country trails, it works really good.
Hey, cool, Dennis. Thank you. Dennis is donating that to the fundraiser.
Yep.
So that's cool, Danny.
Brand new in the box. This one's never been opened.
Nice. Hey, very cool. Like you said, good entry level detector. Still cool to have. Yeah. Heck yeah.
Absolutely.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
Hey, Tim.
Yes.
Tim, I was thinking it was the 25th, but it's actually the 26th.
The race?
Yeah.
It's on a Sunday, but so that's not Memorial Day weekend.
2 weeks.
It's the 26th.
26th. Okay, so Scott won't be around the 26th. Party. Speaking of party, Rob's got some stories.
All right. I love that.
Pictures. Don't Rob, you got pictures, right?
No, I'm gonna try to.
All right, we're gonna
What I tried to.
spotlight you if we can.
All right.
Oh, Rob's like, I think I can figure it out, but I'm not for sure.
He's got it.
So we've been unlike Tim, a lot of people in America have been notified that we were going to have a solar event.
Right.
So the federal agency says a second, if weaker, solar storm surge is likely going to happen tonight, Sunday. Now,
Tonight.
that's tonight.
You should
No,
be able to
I'm
see
hearing-
Dennis.
Go ahead.
What time?
Well, if you let me finish.
No.
What we're having is what the U.S. National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA, said that the coronal mass ejections, clouds of ejected solar plasma that can cause power grid irregularities, and issues with high frequency communications and global GPS. It will slam into Earth's magnetic field and the outer atmosphere until at least Sunday night. Now, I've heard reports that it could happen up until Wednesday, but I don't know. On Saturday, the powerful solar storm put on an amazing skyward light show across the globe, and I don't have pictures of that, so that's why you've seen the dredge.
Okay.
That's a pretty good picture, though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
overnight. Caused only minor disruption to electric power grids, communications, and GPS. FEMA said no FEMA region report any significant impacts from the storm, because a lot of people are saying, "Oh no, these northern lights going to cause power grids to fail and stuff like that." So
Y2K. Y2K.
Y2K. Even the U.S. Department of Energy says that Saturday that it was not aware of any impacts from the storm on electric customers. SpaceX Starlink satellite internet service said on its website Saturday that service has been degraded and its team was investigating. Even though Musk wrote on the platform X, the satellites were under a lot of pressure but holding up so far.
Huh.
In the U.S., Friday solar storm pushed lights much farther south than normal. The Miami office of National Weather Service confirmed sightings in areas of Fort Lauderdale and Fort Myers, Florida. Meteorologist Nick Carr said another forecaster who lives near Fort Lauderdale photographed the lights and was familiar with them because he previously lived in Alaska. People in Kansas, Nebraska, Iowa, Michigan, Minnesota, and other Midwestern states were able to capture photos of bright colors along the horizon. Sunday night may provide another chance for many to see the spectacle. NOAA issued a rare severe geomagnetic storm warning when the solar outbursts reached Earth on Friday afternoon, hours sooner than it anticipated. The agency alerted operators of power plants and orbiting spacecraft, as well as FEMA, to take precautions. For most people here on planet Earth, they won't have anything to do, says a scientist from NOAA. That's really a gift from space weather, the aurora, says Steenberg. He and his colleagues said the best views may come from phone cameras, which are better at capturing light than the naked eye. Snap a picture of the sky, and there might be actually a nicer treat there for you.
Okay.
The most intense solar storm in recorded history in 1859 prompted auroras in Central America and possibly even in Hawaii. This storm posed a risk for high voltage transmission lines for power grids, not electrical lines ordinarily found in people's homes, said NOAA. Satellites could also be affected, which in turn could disrupt navigation and communication services here on Earth. An extreme geomagnetic storm in 2003, for example, took out power in Sweden and damaged transformers in South Africa. Even when the storm is over, signals between GPS and ground receivers could be scrambled or lost, according to NOAA. But there are so many navigational satellites that any outage should not last long. The sun has produced strong solar flares since Wednesday, resulting in at least several outbursts of plasma. Each eruption, known as corona mass ejection, can contain billions of tons of plasma and magnetic field from the sun's outer atmosphere or corona.
We all
The
know what that
flares
is.
seem to be associated with a sunspot that's 16 times the diameter of Earth. It's all part of solar activity ramping up as the sun approaches its peak 11-year cycle. So,
Okay.
Well, you know what I think it is? It's a force field for that secret alien base they got up in Antarctica.
Is that what
Is
it
it? Is that it, Rob?
that's
Yes.
it on that.
Well, then what time?
Usually after dark, sooner sun sets, but
after
tonight I will probably say 11-ish. But usually from dusk to dawn is the best time to view them.
And you should be able to see all that, the different colors like the greens and the blues and all that.
If you're further north, you may see reds or
Reds and
purples,
Yeah.
but like the greener spots would be more or less closer to the north.
Look north,
Okay.
Dennis.
Yeah, just look north. As
Just-
long as the cloud's clear and you're not in a bunch of city lights, it's
Right.
best viewing
Dark.
when there's no lights out.
Sure.
And I know Dennis, he's probably got that covered.
Right. And Rob, Randy Lewis wants you to post that picture on GPS. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, he wants you to post it on GPS. Okay. Cool. Next story, please. Awesome. That is cool.
Okay. Let's see if I can do this.
That's 420.
Oh,
Oh, 19.
1920.
Yeah, it's 1920.
I see 920. What is it? Oh, wait. There you go. AD 1920.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry about that, guys. Now working this around.
It's all right. We got it.
Century-old time capsule during a demolition of an old high school building in Minnesota
What?
was unearthed today.
Those are all
100
cool. Yeah.
104 years ago, probably a group of radical community members decided they wanted to build a high school in the middle of a field. That's how the superintendent began his announcement to the press and members at an unveiling event for the Minnesota's Awatona Public Schools. I hope I didn't butcher their name.
Hope you did.
Suspense lingered in the air as he prepared to tell them that a time capsule over a century ago was found on school property. It was a historic event for the community and one you don't hear about all that often. Atlanta's Oglethorpe University listed some of the most wanted time capsules in history, with many lost because of secrecy, thievery, or just planning, the university said. Historians say that at each unveiling of a time capsule, community members are educated more on pieces of their local history. For a lot of us, first of all, it was an idea that was well preserved, and the fact that it got to tell a story, said Principal Corey Cass. Bob Olson, the school's director of facilities, halted a demolition operation when he spotted what he instinctively knew was something special buried under the ground. The Owatonna Public Schools said an old school building was being torn down. They saw it was a 1920s era cornerstone. And he told the machine operator to stop so he could immediately go and rescue that artifact. While inside the cornerstone was a box that staff members drilled a hole into to begin opening, realized it was a time capsule left for them from the past. The principal pulled out an army roster from 1905. Just give me a second here. A newspaper, an official finance community report from 1920. A book with a constitutional and bylaws, and another newspaper, and lots of dust as he announced each item to the people in the room. One letter inside the box of dated items said they were put there at the location and it would rest there for decades by the Grand Lodge, Minnesota AFAM on September 30th, 1920. And
kind of cool.
Here we go. I'm trying to, here's some pictures of what they found.
Jeez.
See, that is cool.
The press was also told that in the paperwork was a roster of all the items in the box, which contained financial statements and coins, among other items.
Oh, okay.
A name written on a note indicated that the items were buried by a Freemasons group. Mary Larson, a resident who graduated from the school in 1950s, was there to witness part of the history. Today, we have over 1,500 students at the high school. Commenting on how many more students may have been enrolled into the public school district since the day one of the rosters burial. The city of Owatonna has a population of just over 26,000 people. In 1920, the population was only 7,252.
Interesting.
So, yeah, you hardly hear about time
No,
capsules.
you don't hear a lot about them.
Well, it's because nobody looks for them, and they just, like he said, the guy knew what it was. He's like, "Hey, stop! The cornerstone might be important," and yet it was. So,
you know what, Tim? I think we ought to get together next time we have a big group outing. Like a box.
Well, we can just get PVC
buried,
pipe with a couple.
and we all bring something, have something to do. You know, being part of the show.
Yeah,
and bury it.
I think we should create a time capsule.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even on a flash drive, you know, maybe us scooping around. And
yeah. Hey.
Some modern.
I think it's a good idea. We should make it. Yeah. Where would you
do it?
Have Scott bury it out there in the desert somewhere?
He could bring a little Hot Wheels NASCAR.
Right? Maybe have Scott buried out there where people metal detect stuff more. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so Keith is asking me when's the drawing. So the details are on the post, but the fundraiser will start today and end on July 6th with the drawing on the 7th of July.
And make sure your email address is attached with your donation so I can send you your ticket numbers. Right. Correct. Yeah. Yeah. It's all right there in the details. The devil's in the details.
Yeah, I tell you what, whoever wins that metal detector, believe it or not, it's going to be pleasantly surprised at how good it works.
Cool. Somebody will be happy. A big PVC pipe. That's what we need. Yeah, and we can put stuff in.
Yep.
Cap it off.
We do. I think we need to, you know, even if it's next summer, plant like an event.
Yeah.
And we gather stuff and.
We should.
put stuff on a flash drive, and then
Well, we should.
maybe we could go out to Arizona, and
Oh,
then we can get with Scott, and then we can find like a remote.
Ray said flash drives only have a lifespan of 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. It just depends on
That's
how
in constant
degraded
use
Oh,
and
is that constant
and
use?
rewriting files and
Oh, okay. All right. So if we put something on a flash drive, it would stay there.
Yeah,
and
as long as you
there's
keep it from
waterproof
the
ones
elements.
too.
Well, that's what I mean. You put it in a PVC pipe, nothing's getting to it.
Yeah, I mean, people have found cameras and video recorders with flash drives and still been able to pull footage off
Okay.
of it.
All right. Well, we
That
can.
was found in either in the water or the beach or something like that.
Okay. Well, we can do a flash drive too then. So
Mhm.
all right. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Yeah.
Coolly. All right.
On
Rob.
to the next story. There seems to be a mystery going on in Marysville, Ohio. And the police in Marysville are trying to figure out where nearly $40,000 come from.
I lost it. That's
I
where it
dropped
went.
that.
Who do I contact?
More than $25,000 was found in a restroom at the Avalon Theater on April 27th.
What?
And then on Thursday night, more than $12,000 was found at a restroom at a KFC restaurant. Investigators said they're pretty sure the discoveries are related, but still don't know how. We're trying to figure out whose money it is and what possible connection it could be to anything that we could see in the city, Marysville Police Captain Nate said. The bills were found in multiple denominations like fives, tens, even $100 bills. And police are urging anyone who might find other cash dumps to contact him. Sarge also said he expects BCI and Secret Service to join in their investigations.
Yeah, right. You think I'm going to tell you?
Wait. So they find money in 2 different places like that.
Yeah. And now if you find another one now, we know when we want to know about it.
Nobody gonna just leave their money there for no reason. There was a reason they left it there. Probably like a gift to the place or so. Who knows? People do strange
I
things.
mean, it could have been a drug drop.
It 2 different places like that, and the money was probably left out in the open. I don't see that happening.
It's you know what? It could be just somebody's maybe think they're going to pass away and they got a lot of money and they say,
Right,
heck,
and
with it. Can't
they're
take it with
just
me.
right. They're just spreading the
Whoever's lucky
wealth.
enough to find it,
It's there, right? Yeah,
random draw.
that's why I see it, Scott. Yeah.
Now, if you would have just found one, I would probably
And-
go along with Rob's
And
story.
there probably was others that people have not said nothing.
Yeah,
That could be.
You know what I mean? I guarantee
mean-
there was more that people just haven't said a word about.
you find two bags of money in 2 different restaurants. Come on.
Whose picture is that?
I don't know. It's Rob's. It's
And on to our last story for the day.
card show.
I guess Ohio just loves being in the news lately.
Yes.
Police in Strongsville, Ohio,
It's on the road for me.
are trying to identify a thief who made off with. Made me laugh so hard I had a cough. Anyways, police are trying to identify a thief who made off with millions of dollars of rare and collectible baseball cards before a collectors convention. The Strongsville Sports Collectors Convention in April is billed as one of the most important 3-day events in rare and vintage sports cards. The event featured more than 70 vendors and auction houses from across the country, including Memory Lane Auctions, headquartered in California. There was stuff at the show that everybody was drooling over, and some of the things that dealers bring in are not for sale. Says Russ James, owner of Heritage Coins and Collectibles in Brecksville. And I believe they are an auction site too. He was also there who had 2 Roberto Clemente signed baseball cards that were authenticated. You are bringing in a show and tell because it brings people to your table so you can show the stuff that you actually want to sell. For the convention, Memory Lane shipped off 54 rare and collectible baseball cards to the Best Western Plus in Strongsville, which is right next door to the Brunswick Arena, where the convention was being held. Police records show the cards were dropped off, but when they were to be picked up before the convention, they were reported stolen. Rich Mueller, editor of Sports Director and Daily, who broke the story, tells Fox 8 News some of the cards may not have ever been up for auction. Others may not have been available for years. The collection reportedly includes a valuable T206 and a Cracker Jack card, among others, that police reports show are valued between $2 to $3 million apiece.
Wow.
And James says those type of cards would be very difficult to sell to a legitimate dealer.
Right.
They are very difficult to move because of what they are. And when I say they are difficult to move, if someone was to come in here with a boatload of T206 or Cracker Jacks cards, you'd kind of wonder where they came from.
Right.
And you'd want to know the backstory because a collection that vast and valuable is something people spend a lifetime to build. James said the cards would also have identifiable markings, and the high-end auction houses would likely not want anything to do with them.
Right. Yeah, so they stole something they're never going to be able to price.
Shoot, there's black market on this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they can sell money.
Yeah.
A collector's a collector.
Yeah, but you're not going to get the full value.
No.
That route. And then that becomes that guy's issue where he's going to pawn it off to. But
crazy.
Yeah.
Wow. Interesting. Didn't even know about this.
Yeah. Just happened to come across it this past week.
You're talking like a T206. It's kind of like this.
Like what? What's that?
Look at that hole, boys. Look at that hole.
See it, man. Wait a minute. Let me see what Dennis is talking about.
Yeah, I can't see what he's talking about. Oh, okay.
Hold on, Rob. I'll go back to you. Let me see. Oh, okay.
See, like a normal size card compared to.
Yeah, that's a lot smaller. So why do they call it a T206?
No, I'm not sure. Maybe just the manufacturers or.
Strange.
The old baseball cards used to be that size, didn't they?
Tobacco is what it is. The
Tobacco
T.
ones? Oh, T's for tobacco.
Okay, yeah, tobacco.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, was the old baseball cards that small? I thought they were.
I thought that's what they were calling the Cracker Jack.
Oh, yeah, little ones and
Cracker Jack ones got
and
them.
I've seen
ones or something.
humongous.
Interesting. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, what you got there, Jaron?
So Keith Netterwald is donating 2 bags of pay dirt.
Oh, a 2 for one-er? So that's one prize?
We'll have to ask him about that.
Okay.
I don't know if he wants to split them or
or do them both as one. Yeah.
And then we got Dennis's metal detector.
Yep. And then I got some dirt going up there as soon as we get done off the show.
There's the gems.
Yeah, there's the gems. I'll add them right below that, each one of the pictures too. So makes it easy for everybody to see. Yep. Yeah. So if you are donating more than one item, let us know if it's for multiple giveaways or one combined giveaway. Yeah. That way.
does make it a little easier.
Yeah, that way we know how to list it. Because, do you just want to ship one package or you want to ship 2 packages or 3 packages? Right. Thank you, Keith. Very cool, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. Rob, good stories.
No problem.
I didn't know there was so much happening in Ohio. And right down the road from me. My brother lives in Strongsville.
Maybe you might have to go over to his place and
Maybe he's
see if
got
he's
some
got
old baseball cards. He wants to-
yeah. He's like, did you hear about this?
Got any old baseball cards?
So
Just hanging around.
looking at the website, that's a twofer package. And
A
rather
twofer?
than have them send it to Tim and then have Tim have to ship it twice,
Right.
we'll just do that as one prize.
One
And
prize. That's
he
cool.
can get it straight from them and ship it out from them.
Makes sense. Twofer. That's 2 bags. Man, awesome. Awesome. Very cool. Very cool. Heck yeah.
It's a twofer. It's a twofer.
Twofer. Thank you,
It's a
Pete.
twofer.
Twofer.
Gotta love twofers.
Twofers are gooders.
So
Yeah.
if anyone has anything they want to donate and they're having issues uploading pictures or anything, just get a hold of me or Tim or
Yeah.
get Rob.
Yeah.
One of our more tech savvy people.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't call me.
One of the technical guys.
Yeah, don't ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask Rich. Scratch that.
Don't have to so
Don't
much
ask
up there.
Danny. And
Sharon.
And just hold on to the prize until we get a winner. So it only
Right.
gets once. We don't want to be shipping it back and forth.
right, and then we'll send you the name and address and all the information. Yep. Easy peasy. Thank you guys very much for all your support. Very cool. Nice. Yes. Yes, yes, and yes. Yes. Cooler. Cooler. It is cooler. It is pretty cool. Yes. Strongsville, Ohio. Darn. Go figure. So if anybody stops me at the grocery store and asks me if I want to buy a Roger Clemente card, I can snatch it up.
Yeah.
I heard about you. They're looking for you.
Say, yeah, I'm interested. Get their name and number.
I'll give you $20 for it. The reward on it would be probably really good. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Then
Or would probably be you get to visit something with bars.
No, if you bought it from some hack on the street and found it, so you turned it in, I bet there's a good reward for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's called
Yeah.
jail cert for receiving stolen property.
I didn't receive it. I purchased it.
That's receiving.
Yeah.
No, I bought it. I bought it because I knew it was a priceless artifact, and
They'd say, Mr. Grimes, ignorance of the law is no excuse.
I wanted to get it back to the rightful owner.
Yeah.
But the rightful owners would be grateful. They wouldn't want you to go to jail. They'd be like, "Give me my card, thank you."
Yeah, they throw you back your 20. See ya.
Yeah.
As you're going to jail.
I'd be like,
do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Just saying.
Yeah.
I bet they'd be happy to get their card back.
Again.
Yeah. That's crazy though.
I'll
Be nice to find a big old
your
backstory
house,
card.
lock you up and stuff you.
Man, that's
Wouldn't it
crazy.
be cool to find a batch of baseball cards from like say 1938? Somebody collected every like team's card for that year or something.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a
That's
heck
a
of a
treasure, buddy. Right there. That is a super treasure.
match.
I bet you cha-ching.
Yeah. Yeah. All the way to the bank.
I mean, I bet there's baseball cards. It's not even like people don't even know the names of them anymore because they
Sure.
weren't that good. But if you had a card from 1938, I don't think it would matter if they were.
I
that
don't
good.
think it mattered who the player was,
No.
right? Would
Yeah.
it? It'd still be a treasure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's treasures all around us, like we always say. Just never
That's what I
know.
like about gold. It's never aged.
Everybody kind of knows what gold is, don't they?
Yep.
Sorta.
We hope so.
You hope so. Yeah. Gold or silver.
Oh, so speaking of, when I was at my mom's today, my nephew was talking about, kind of talking about his work, and I was like, "What do you do?"
Uh-huh.
He's kind of a mechanic for different types of engines and crushers and stuff. And he
Right.
said that he's got crushers there that came out of the like Barracks mine or something, or some mine in Nevada, and he said there's just caked on dirt on all of them, and we just spray it off to the door and then throw it away on the floor and throw it away. He's all, should I bring you some? I said, hell yeah, you should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That might be
Uh,
some. That might be some prime dirt, Jared.
Oh my God.
He's like,
You
well,
imagine-
why wouldn't they clean it? I was like, because in the scale that they operate in,
Right.
that's nothing they would even bother with.
Right. It don't mean nothing to them.
Yeah.
They can buy more.
Yeah. What gets
Yeah, there's probably a couple ounces there. That's
that
nothing.
means nothing. Right?
Can you imagine cleaning a floor after you did that, and all around the drain there's the big ring of gold? You know,
Oh, geez.
it just went to the lowest point, just set.
Yeah, because you could just figure there's gold stuck all over it and all that.
Yeah, I think I'll just
On
sweep this
dirt.
up.
And he's like, well, won't it just be powdered because it got crushed? And I said, I don't care what size it is, I'll get it for you.
Yeah, gold.
Just bring me the dirt.
Yeah.
Or tell him you'll even come pick it up, right?
Send me a bag of it, Jaron.
Come there and get you bucket loads every day. Just say, here's some buckets, scrape all the dirt into these buckets if you can. Whatever you got time to do, I'll take it. Right? Why not?
Yeah.
That could be some grade A dirt right there. You
Good.
never
Oh,
know.
yeah.
Right? You just don't know. Anything is
You never.
possible.
Oh,
What?
speaking of gold, I
No.
missed the. So where's gold and silver at? Can
Oh,
someone
the gold-
recap prices?
Recap.
2,364 for gold, 28.40 for silver.
Yeah, silver's up, Danny.
What about that? What about that make believe stuff?
Fabulous Bitcoin.
Crap coin.
61.5.
61.5.
The gold's at 23, huh?
What was it, 23 or 24?
Better not do that.
23, whatever he said.
Oh, yeah, whatever he said.
It hasn't been able to recapture the highs.
No. Silver's making a little play though, so I like to see silver hit 30.
I think silver's going to hit way more than 30
Think
for the end
so?
of the year.
Think?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, silver's
Yeah.
so far off its high that it's not even funny.
Right?
Yeah.
I would like to see it go. Well, could you imagine?
And for the price of silver, those silverware sets that used to be expensive should be around $20 now.
Yeah. Yeah, remember back in the day, silver was it. If you
Oh
had
man, my grandma had a silver set, and
Sure,
that's
if you
what we
had
ate at Thanksgiving. That's the only
Yeah.
thing it was ever used for.
right, if you had a silver set, you were
Fancy.
high society.
Yeah.
I'll get out the good silverware.
Oh yeah, you can tell it's silver, buddy, when it ping. It just sit there and ring.
I find a lot of them too. So
Oh, Rob, you need to start melting that crap down in a big gobs. Yeah, you do. You need to start smelting it. You got a smelter, Rob? Do you
little one.
Oh, okay. So you can smelt it.
Yeah.
Smelting some silver. Smelt it.
Yeah, I did a button. Pretty nice little button there.
Is that a silver button?
Oh yeah.
Oh, see, that's cool. Yeah, make a bunch of them. Smelt
And then
them.
I got the mold.
Fancy.
Did you?
Oh, I got just about 10 ounces of silver that I
Oh,
found
man.
metal detecting that is
Oh,
junk.
heck, you need to just keep on smelting. Just saying. I would. Heck yeah.
I almost lost my Pepsi.
I'm just kind of curious how many times I can use these little bone ash trays.
I think until they break.
I was gonna say a crap load of times.
Yeah, until they crack or something, right? Don't they
Then I
eventually?
don't have to go buy any more right now.
Right, until it cracks or something.
It'll take a long time for it to do that.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Melt it.
Oh, and I also got the torch somewhere down here.
You should do a smelting video.
Or
Well,
smelting
I've done
feet.
one before. It's on my
Good.
YouTube channel.
Do another one live. Smelt it. Say, I smelt it.
I smelt it.
That's what you could call it.
Smelter.
I smelt it by Rob. My gold.
I'm sitting here thinking, I probably got about half a tank.
How much does it take to smelt it? Huh? Rob, how much do you need to smelt it?
I ain't falling for it.
That's not a question.
I know, I'm just curious. How much gas does it take to smelt?
Good question.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I bought this a couple of years ago, and it was brand new. It was $30 when we bought it.
Right. You've already smelt a lot with it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I smelted about 5 ounces.
Okay, fine,
Already.
smelting. Heck yeah.
5 ounces.
That's a lot. So you got 5 ounces of silver smelted.
He's almost got him $100.
That's $100.
Yeah, well, I got 2 left now because I either gave one away and sold a couple.
Smelted silver. Heck yeah.
Oh, there's 2 of them, 2 buttons that I've smelted.
You smelted, but I like that word smelted. It's gonna be my new word. Word for the week. Smelted. I smelted.
He's got all silver, no gold.
What did you smelt?
It smelled like.
I still got gold.
Got to smelt some gold. Yes. I say, do it. Do it.
Yes.
People would like to see you.
You can do it.
Yeah.
I'd like to see gold bars like Parker Schnall had that time on the show.
Right?
That's what
Rob, even one
You
night
and me
live,
both, buddy.
even one night live during the show, you should just kick back, put your camera down, and just smelt a thing of silver while we're doing the show.
Yeah.
It would be cool. People,
yeah, Tim.
it would be. People could watch him smelting while listening. It would be. It'd be awesome. Yeah,
It would be cool.
it would be. You could do a little tutorial. You could say, "I'm adding some plugs. Oh, now I'm smelting. Now I'm pouring, and now here's my button."
I've got a bunch of gold that
I-
I got from work. Like when they throw away scanners and
Right.
even the ink cartridges.
Yeah.
If you ever they're long ink cartridge that goes in the printers. You know,
Uh-huh.
you on the very end of them. Some of them have one, some have two, but it's like a little chip, and it's gold.
I'll be darned. I change them all the time.
Dude, check out the very end of it. I promise you, there's gold, and there's a lot of it.
I know them
Hey,
things
all you do
cost a fortune.
It's real simple to get them off. I just take just a little flat tip screwdriver
Uh-huh.
and just pop that plastic, and it comes right off.
Okay, I'll start saving them.
I've got a
No.
one of them Altoid tins, and it's halfway full, and that Altoid tin is so heavy.
Oh, I'll start saving them. Yeah, so I always got to change some things.
You change them, I promise you. There's on the very end, you'll see.
I was wondering because you had to buy one of them stupid cartridges, like $200 and some. So it's like,
People throw them away, and they're throwing away a lot of gold.
yeah, it's like, why are they
From
so
the-
expensive? It's just ink. Obviously, it's the gold on the end of it.
No, it's the ink.
Is it the ink, Jaron? Why is ink so much?
The ink's more valuable than what gold's there.
Why?
I tell you what, though, that gold has to be a factor why those things cost so much. Because I'm telling you, when you see that chip, Tim,
Huh?
there's a lot of gold.
I have to start saving them, man. Yeah, for sure.
The
Wow.
reason being is just try to buy the ink just for refilling them, and you'll see.
Right. But why is ink so much money?
It's just a marketing. It's a scam.
It's a scam thing because it's used so much in everyday life that we
It's
just
the
can-
same as McDonald's thinking they're a 5-star restaurant.
I got you because everybody. eats there.
Restaurant, McDonald's.
I got you. That makes sense. Huh. Well, I'll start popping them.
Yeah, good. I can't believe I didn't realize you change them. You're gonna be amazed how when you start changing them, you save them.
Well, I know on
Yeah.
the
Maybe-
bed the bed controllers, the buttons, I when they go bad, the cords wear out. I take them and open them up and take the buttons out, peel them, and there's a gold contact plate on the back of every one of them, and I pop it off, save them.
Scanners have probably the most gold
Yeah.
because they use them at work,
Uh-huh.
and then it's like every couple of years they replace the scanners and they take those and they throw them away. And I mean, you break one of those scanners open, little handheld
The
scanners. you're
handheld
like,
ones, yeah. Yeah,
oh
we
my
got them too.
God.
Yeah.
Steve, the gold that's in the
Really?
thing.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's start-
Now, see, Tim, that I don't want to melt down the silverware aspect part.
Okay.
I actually want to try a little chemical deal where I use just household chemicals, and I
Oh.
got this from Sri Tips, one of his videos. So that's what these are being
That's what you're
saved
gonna
for.
try to do with them ones.
Yeah, so you try to get it down a little closer to pure nines.
That'd be cool. Let us
Yeah.
know how it works out.
Since
Okay.
I already got the chemware for it, the chem glass,
Let us know.
well, I just got to get the
Chemicals.
chemicals.
Yeah, let us know how it works out.
Yeah, if you know how to get that gold up there, Rob, I'll send you a bunch of those chips, man. I'm telling you what, you melt me down a button too, and we'll put a lot of gold in each other's pockets.
Oh, it's gonna take a lot of these little.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
This
think
is this is
I don't
this
think-
is all plated.
Too. Yeah.
Yeah, those
I got.
really plated. Wait till you see a printer.
I got a
Now,
whole
if you
Ziploc
got
bag of those.
computer components from the 80s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, those are worth a lot more because they actually used a lot more real
Yeah.
gold
Cell phone.
and
solid pins rather than
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
Yeah,
a couple.
plated.
I got a whole Ziploc bag of those, and I got, I think, 75 cell phones tore apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, I got dozens of phones that I found at the beach. They're worthless, but they still got the gold and silver content in it,
Especially a flip phone.
and palladium.
Yeah.
I've seen people do buckets of those process, like buckets of that stuff, and barely get a button.
Right.
Just for a little tiny button or something like that, maybe weigh about a gram or something.
Yeah. But still.
You got places that actually take that kind of components, but they do it at a larger scale. So they don't do it when they wait till like once a month when they have tons and tons of this stuff, and then they go and refine it down.
That would be cool. Then you get lots of gold. Dang. Yeah, oh yeah, I save all them processors. Yeah, all that stuff. We gotta save it. It's got gold on it. We keep
Might as
it.
well.
Got gold. It's got gold. Speaking of gold, I guess that we'll just go ahead and wrap it up. It's 9:07.
Dang.
Yeah.
Already.
Yeah. We want to
Yeah, well, you got to be able to get out there and watch the Northern Lights tonight.
That's right. Check out
Yes.
the Northern Lights. Look to the north.
The Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, Aurora Borealis.
Maybe the Northern Lights will be smelted.
They might be smelted.
Yeah, it should be dark at your guys' place right now.
I can't.
It-
But
Oh, it's still daylight out here.
it might be.
Oh, I
Dark.
know you are crazy.
It might be darkish. Yeah.
Freaking idiot. You're next
It-
to past
it's
me.
Daylight out here. Yeah.
I can't see the window.
Yeah, it's dark.
Is it dark?
It's like it's dark.
Moist. Dark and moist outside.
It is. I bet it
Yeah,
is.
Rich, you should be able to walk out and see the Aurora Borealis.
Go check out the Aurora Borealis.
I
Don't
think it's too much cloud cover.
look north.
Our clouds has moved out, so I should be able to see it later.
Or that way.
All right.
Well, Scott probably have a good chance. About
I'm gonna
10
ask
o'clock,
everybody
I think.
next week if
But-
everybody's seen the Aurora Borealis. Okay? A picture if you see it,
Yeah, take pictures.
and then you'll have proof you've seen the Aurora Borealis.
I'm gonna take pictures.
I am too if I see it. I'll take a picture.
I don't need proof because if I say I did, you better take that to the bank.
Smelt it.
Yeah, I'll take-
Alright.
So, real quick, don't forget Flash in Your Pan Tuesday night,
Right.
8 p.m. Eastern. We will have DK and Tony of Relics Radio,
Oh, cool.
metal detecting guys.
Cool.
Oh, real quick. when Jaron gets done, I got something.
I'm done.
He's done.
I wanted to show this. I've done something the last 2 days. I pulled one of the biggest cards I've ever pulled in my life.
Uh-huh.
Highlight me.
No, yeah, this was last night.
Well, no, the night before last, I was opening up select basketball.
Yeah,
And
that's Friday night.
one of the basketball players that is an absolute freak. He is the next Michael Jordan.
Uh-huh.
His name is Victor Wembanyama.
Okay.
I pulled a purple ice. It almost looks like a cracked ice. Let's see if I can.
You got too much of a glare from the front of the screen.
I can see it though. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Let me turn my camera around. Maybe that'll help. Where's it? Right here.
You call them metal cards, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's
There, yeah, that's better.
okay. We see.
Okay. I pulled this card right here, and it is numbered 75 out of 99.
Okay.
Raw, this card is about between $600 and $800.
Holy moly. That's a good card.
Yeah, and if it ends up grading like this, a PSA,
Uh-huh.
you're probably looking at 1,200 plus.
Yeah. So you're gonna send that one off, right?
That was 2 nights ago. Then last night, I was opening up some Prism football, and I pulled a silver Prism. This is a rookie gear. It's got a patch in it. It's a pretty thick card
Uh-huh.
of C.J. Stroud, the rookie quarterback for the Houston Texans, he is very good. Him and Anthony Richardson, quarterback for the Colts, are the 2 hottest cards in football from last year's rookie class. So, yeah.
Oh. Well, 2 good treasures.
2 nights in a row. So tonight I'm when we're done here, I'm going to go live, and I've got 2 boxes of Bowman baseball, and I'm going to rip them open. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to try to go 3 for 3.
All right. When you going live?
There's a 200,000 bounty card in Bowman. If you pull a certain card,
Uh-huh.
$200,000 bounty for that card.
Okay, so you're going live after this. All right.
Yep.
Everybody click on over and check that out. See if Dennis can go 3 for 3.
IGH Outdoors and Sport. Well, once we close it down, it'll take me about 15 minutes to get everything ready and stuff. But
9:30.
yeah.
All right, so let's wrap it up then. We're
All right.
out here. We want to thank everybody for joining us and tuning in tonight. And thank you everybody for your donations. And don't forget, if you purchase tickets, I will send you your numbers. Thank you very much. We're out of here. See
How
you.
much are the tickets?
$5 a piece.
Oh.
All right, we're out of here. See you
Good
guys.
night, Gold Digger.
Good night, everybody.
Later, everyone.
Later, y'all.
Tune in next Sunday at 7:30 for another great show. For updates and more info, please go to www.prospectorsradio.com.
No dim lights.
I smelled it.